Hello, is the audio good, guys? Is the audio good? Because my internet isn't much stable either. Yeah, you can see even my stream isn't much better. How about now? Because I wasn't speaking just now. Can you guys hear me now? I have to lower my volume. Hold on, let me see. Hold on a second, let me try and fix the volume. I'm still trying to invite Quinoa into the game. Okay. Well, I can't contact Quinoa, so I guess. Okay, well, I can't contact Quinoa, so I guess I'll have to keep going for the first match now. So here we go, guys. Yeah, sorry about all the confusion because like we kind of have some internet issues from Quinoa's side, which is pretty unfortunate. So wow, coordinator getting banned. And today I'm gonna give you guys a quick update. Today it will be Baguette versus Nova team. And like yeah, because today is the semi-finals. So yeah, so originally Quinoa should be the one hosting this one, but unfortunately he has internet issues, so I guess I'll be on my own today because I'm not sure if he will come back to the voice chat. But anyways, this is semi-finals and let's see what's Quinoa. Okay, Quinoa seems to have fixed his stream, but I'll contact him in a second. So, yeah. Okay, so Baguette's... yeah, of course it's Wu Chang. We've already seen Baguette's Wu Chang. We've already seen Baguette's Wu Chang like last week. So, yep, let's see how would Baguette's Wu Chang work against Nova Team Survivor. And remember, because this is a semi-finals, so it means that every team here has previously played and won another team, which means the teams here do have some strengths. So let's check out for the first match and okay, so Wu Chang against Mercenary Entomologist, Mechanic, and Seer, which is a weak kiting team in general because Seer and Mechanic are both have weak kiting abilities, but the Mercenary gets found first. But the Wu Chang can't chase the Mercenary, so he's gonna teleport. And let's see who he's gonna get. Over there is the Entomologist, but their team must have communicated because the Entomologist has ran away and wasn't nearby. And right now Wu Chang still can't find anyone around 20-some seconds in the game, but over here is the Mechanic. And wait a second, the Mechanic is actually bringing the Wu Chang to the Seer Cypher. So now she is unintentionally disrupting her teammate's Cypher, and wow, sacrificing her son. Okay, right now the Mechanic has to. Oh no! Oh no, the blink miss, that will hurt so bad because now Wu Chang still has no abilities. So over here, as I wanted to say earlier, the Mechanic has to get out of the kiting area, has to get out of the graveyard because he will keep on disrupting her Seer's teammate. Cypher progress and oh, getting stunned again. This will hurt even more. And now it seems here that Wu Chang wants to switch targets onto the Seer, but this will also be very hard. But the only good thing out of that is that okay, missed. Gonna land a hit over here. And now that Wu Chang has a level of ability, that will make his chasing ability significantly faster. But then keep in mind, there are definitely 2 Cyphers gone from the outward field already. Okay, so over here the Seer can... Alright, the bell missed. The Seer can probably still kite for a while in this area because they're quite some distance, and yep, probably not gonna teleport because that placement was a bit off. And wait a minute, the Seer bought back out. Okay, but as I said, 2 Cyphers are already gone at the outward field, and there's also a 3rd Cypher completed, which is the Graveyard Cypher as well. So right now, it's equivalent to this Seer kited for 3 Cyphers, and this will be a very bad for Wu Chang. And if Wu Chang wants to play for a tie, he'll have to keep on to attempt to control the outward field. Okay, so got a hit, but wait a minute. It can actually be a double down over here. Let's see. Okay, but Wu Chang seemed to make a little error in decision because it would have been better for him to hit the mercenary just because to get a double down because yeah, we can see now only one cipher remains and all other three survivors are still running around the field. So no, it wasn't Cypher Rush, it's just that Wu Chang has chased the mechanic for too long early game. And so now it's on a chair and right now the survivors just have to rush for one last cipher and it seems like Wu Chang doesn't even want to camp. But wait a minute, all three survivors are all together now. But it seems like they might not make it in time. It seems like they might not make it in time because just now there was no one prepared to rescue. So right now, wait, you cannot hit with that now. Okay, that changes everything. There seems to be a massive error in both survivors' part, but right now this is very bad. Like this actually gives Wu Chang a chance now because the mercenary has went down very fast and mercenary went down over here and immediately get chaired and this gives like this continues to give Wu Chang the game flowing. So now alright, so now right now okay, so Wu Chang's gonna control the field because the mechanic, so alright, let's see. Over here the mechanic is gonna get those seven and land a hit on. And the mercenary should be rescued by the entomologist, but the mechanic has to try and bring Wu Chang fall. Okay, the blink works, and this will prevent mechanic from leaving the other field because now the last cipher is getting camped. So yeah, right now this is still anybody's game. And even the bot gets found. Okay, the mercenaries are healed up, but right now there are no ciphers being decoded at all. So right now, this Wu Chang can still make a comeback potentially. Right now the plan is that whoever rescues next has to bring Wu Chang away from the last cipher because they have to try and get cipher done, especially mechanic. Wait a minute, but the mercenary has no more tide turner if the mechanic goes down. Oh, and the mercenary made another mistake by using that pallet too early. Right now, this could very well be a 3K, 4K. Mechanic's gonna get eliminated and... Okay, the entomologist 84%. But... Oh, okay, the cipher is done, but right now it's gonna still be 64K. Wait a minute, if the soul siphon hits... Which it doesn't. I was about to say, if the soul siphon hits over there, then this could potentially be like you know the perfect. And wait a minute, but the dungeon is over here, so if this mercenary kite's good enough, it can still be a draw. Now it's all dependent on how well the mechanic has. And wait a minute! Wow! Nice job in the end. So congratulations to both teams for getting a 2-2 tie in the very first game. And man, do I have a lot to say about that. So I feel like I should start by analyzing, because I feel like the survivors made a huge mistake in rescuing, because you can see just now there are 3 survivors at the red mat, and no one was really like trying to rescue for a second time. So, and as a result, like this actually gave Wu Chang a lot of time to successfully camp. Also, they sent the mercenary in half health to rescue, which is not a very good idea, because if the mercenary goes down just now, then it will allow Wu Chang to keep the flow going. And also mercenary doesn't have tide turner, so the survivors should have sent someone with tide turner here, and even all of them don't have tide turner. What they should have done is that they should have sent someone in full health over instead. And yeah, but we can see that this gives Wu Chang a chance by immediately bringing down the mercenary and bring the mechanic down fast. But the survivors definitely made a comeback in the end by escaping in time and allowing the mercenary to exit through the dungeon. So congratulations to both teams for a 2-2 tie in the very first map, in the very first game. Okay, so King1. Okay, so right now I'm gonna update because like in 3 o'clock I have to stream another match. So after this match, Quinoa will be the one streaming because I have to stream another match between Griffin Checkmaters and No Valley. So yeah, that's kind of what it is at the moment. Anyways, the first round is a 2-2, but I feel like the survivors and Hunter both made quite some mistakes, but in the end, both sides, it paid off for both sides, I guess. So now it's a 2-2. I'm actually excited to see what would be in store for the next match. Okay, so right now it'll be Nova's Hunter versus Baguette Survivor. Alright, so let's see what's gonna get banned. From what I remember, Sora plays Axe Boy and Mechanic. A pretty standard ban for Axe Boy, to be honest. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. Yeah, Axe Boy is up. So probably Seer Mercenary will be picked, and the other two, I don't really know for the other two. Okay, Painter. But because like right now, since it's a 2-2, so we'll have to see what will happen, because BO1 is normally where the teams just test each other's strength, so we'll have to see what is gonna happen over there, because the thing is that these two teams, because Baguette has defeated Beans last week and Team Nova has defeated Aquer, so both teams actually does have some strength in them. Like both teams already proved themselves. It's just this match will just prove to see which team is the better among these two that will advance to the finals tomorrow. And okay, so let's see. Seer, Mercenary, Prisoner, and Coordinator. Wow. This team, a pretty standard team for ranked. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying. Okay. Alright, so it looks like Quinoa won't be with us today, so yeah, I have to run this thing on, looks like. Yeah, because okay, so we're in, and right now this is Nova team versus Baguette, the second game in round 1, and over here we can see that X-Boy is dashing straight for the mercenary first, and I do wonder, will X-Boy chase the mercenary here? So, alright, see, yep, gonna give up, and in this direction the X-Boy will be going straight for the Seer, but it's still around 15 to 20 seconds over there. Okay, the Seer has already ran away, but oh, the Seer has lost the Seer. So okay, let's see. But right now, Expo here cannot find anyone because it seems like everyone has hid away from the Expo, and this will be very, very bad for the Expo because right now it's already 60 seconds in the game, and he still cannot commit himself to chase a single survivor. Alright, the coordinator got found. Probably have to chase the coordinator now. And okay. But right now the coordinator is not giving the X1 chance. And will there be a flare gun over here? Trying to dodge it, and oh, okay, that blink attack would work, but the X1 must have been aiming for a terror shock, which unfortunately it did not work. And right now the coordinator still has the flare gun on her. But wait a second, the prisoner is also here. We switch targets or still the coordinator, and okay, got pallet smacked. So alright, now let's see would this soul hit or not. This soul is very, very crucial. And alright, so okay, now it goes down and without, and the coordinator still have not used her flare gun. But right now, 2 ciphers are already gone from outside, and wait, okay, seems like he wants to disrupt the prisoner cipher. And that was a pretty risky play by the mercenary just now. If he was not careful, he could have wait a second! Okay, tried for a sniping attack and it did not work, but right now the prisoner's cipher got disrupted, so yeah, but there's still 3 ciphers gone in the outward field already. It seems like cipher rush is really a huge issue, and okay, so gonna land a hit off. And the prisoner is continuing the killing. Now the flare gun. Okay, this cipher is done, and the flare gun will stun the air X-Boy for longer. So right now, only 1 cipher remains, and this will be very bad for the X-Boy because that last cipher must have been around at least half done. And okay, so the coordinator goes down second time, but won't matter. But there seems to be a slight error in the survivor's part because only 1 cipher remains, and just now I saw both of them are killing the same cipher. Right now the survivor's plan will be whoever rescues the coordinator has to guard the coordinator with their life. And yeah, they have to either double hit or do a successful camp. But whoever rescues must guard the coordinator with their life. And wait a minute, the coordinator got rescued, but there's no tide turn. Now this gives the X-Boy back another chance. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Oh! Pretty nice move. The coordinator should have tried to dodge the soul because the fact that the X-Boy have took the coordinator down with just a soul, this means that the Expo will have no cooldown. And wait a minute, the red teleport, this Expo does not have detention. I just realized it. I thought Expo was running up and down, but he must have been running up and right. Now this changes everything. But another thing is that the Seer still has it out, and this is another error in decision making, because just now if the Seer gave the coordinator a flare gun, then okay, the Seer's gonna go down here. Just now if the Seer gave the out to the coordinator could have survived and they could have won this round. But anyways, congratulations to both teams for another duel. Hello, Kinwai. I feel kind of bad for you.
It's just I try to go live and see if everything's already still.
Yeah, I feel bad for you because you wanted to commentate and that ended up happening.
As usual.
Yeah, anyways, what do you think?
Just now I let the stream run while you were commenting for the video one, and then you were just fine right up until they go into the lobby, and then they couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
Just look at it. Just right again. I think just want to. I also don't know what. Just try to comment it.
Yeah.
You're still hosting the stream, right?
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, so it looks like I have to extend the next match and do 2 streams in a row.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I actually feel sorry for. You that happened because I know you're so looking forward to this.
I really did. But number, you invite the team again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm inviting. Sorry about that.
Because normally on my daily rank, it goes fine. I don't know, man. I really have no explanation. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Hold on a second, let me check my stream a bit.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, let me check if the audio fine and stuff.
Okay, so far the good news is that the stream is running. Young, also your voice can be heard on my stream, so hope it's okay.
So far it's okay, but
hope it's okay. Because we still haven't started the game, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. Every time you try to start the game, then stuff happens.
Ah, gosh. So now it's Nova self Baguette Hunter, is it? Yeah, Nova survivor.
Okay. Ever Sleeping was chosen by Baguette, and it seems like Nova has chosen Survivor.
Okay. Young is pronounced as Baguette. Yeah.
Baguette.
Yeah,
okay, Baguette. Okay, got it. Baguette.
Don't have the T sound, just Baguette.
Sorry about that, Mr. Intruder, but that's kind of what my phone is, so I don't think that's possible. Sorry for that. That's Mr. Intruder. Oh no, I don't know that they're still choosing. Oh, it seems like they chose Survivor first, I think.
Yeah. So Baguette Hunter, right? Yeah, Baguette.
Yeah, Baguette Hunter.
They have a few. Yeah. Okay, understand. Okay. So it's on the stream and it's already been chosen, right? So let me fill in with the details I got from the interview with the team. Now, interestingly, Baguette has a very, what I would say, a unique strategy as to their hunter choice, right? Because their hunter roster is actually very diverse. Diverse in the sense that there are several hunter players. Okay, so from what they told me, without risking explaining too much, they basically have a few hunter players, and each of them have their mains. So in case of they kind of like expecting which hunter to be banned, so they base their hunter player sequence based on that, right? So in case that they are expecting, let's say I'm just saying example, they're expecting a sculptor to be banned in BO2. They will put the hunter player who will main sculptor in BO1. So this is to prevent any case that their hunter main got banned.
Wow, that's actually pretty smart.
It is indeed. I find it quite brilliant, a bit unconventional, but I think it works. I think it also helps to alleviate some of the fatigue issues or stamina issues, especially after the BO1 game. As you and I will both know, playing Hunter really exerts a lot of stress on the player.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially after after a game that didn't go too well in your favor. Sometimes it puts a lot of pressure on you to perform onto the next game. So with this lineup from Team Baguette, they're actually able to alleviate some of this pressure from the Hunter mains.
I see. I see what you mean. Yeah, because it's actually very tiring, especially in a highly competitive environment.
Indeed. So now we're looking into the survival ban. Okay, looks like so far so good.
Yeah,
so far so good.
Yep. And remember, it's a one. They have tied for the very first round. So right now, this makes the next two games very important for both teams.
Yeah, so it seems like they're both on points parity, still tie, and look at that. Oh no, not yet. Okay, so as I said, they plan to ban Sculptor already from Team Nova. So I did talk to them yesterday. Among all hunters, they seem to fear Sculptor the most.
Oh, so that's why they banned Sculptor immediately, and I guess that is why that Baguette they don't choose a Sculptor main in BO2 because they know it's gonna get banned.
Yes, that is right. But look at that. Look at the survival ban from Jay the Hunter here. What you gotta say about this?
Priestess and Mechanic are actually both pretty standard bans, especially in this map, because Priestess is very strong in this map because they're jumping. They can jump everywhere around the map.
Yep, that is right. And also Mechanic, also another conventional ban. Looking at the hunter of choice here, who is Guard 26. So Mechanic, without presence of Mechanic, Cypher Rush could be controlled a little bit.
Well,
and also without, as you said, Priestess is very strong in this kind of map, with a lot of portal spots to travel quite some distance.
Yeah, but don't forget we have the Prisoner, and the Prisoner is very good at completing unfinished ciphers from a very large distance ahead. So
that's right.
Yeah, we won't really know, but look at this. If it's a Guard 26, do you have anything to say about this matchup?
For this line-up, right, we're looking at Mercenary, Coordinator. Now these two should be able to rescue quite safely against a Guard 26. Add-on, if let's say here chose to preserve his armor or the rescuing process, that may be able to secure at least one rescue. But then again, we have to look at the prospect of Guard 26 in Evo Sleeping Town itself. It's one of the maps that is quite neutral. It's quite good, but also not the best because we have to remember there are two spots there which has two levels, which is a mansion and also the 2 stories in the middle of the map. So if the survivors, the kiter, able to utilize these 2 spots well enough, Guard 26 may not be able to chain bomb effectively to cause damage. So that's why, as I said, Sleeping Town is quite a neutral map. It's quite a neutral map. On the other hand, for those alleys, narrow walkway, it is very difficult to dodge a well-timed chain bomb. So we really have to look at how the kiter chooses their path and how they allocate their resources in managing the Cypher Rush as well.
Yeah, and another thing we have to see is who they would find first, because like Guard 26, like there's a prisoner and Seer here, and Guard 26 is very, very good against these 2 survivors, just because the fact that a Seer's out does nothing against, like, does nearly nothing against a Guard 26. So we'll have to see who he finds first.
But this spawn point is not too bad. It's not too bad of a spawn point for a hunter, because just go right ahead, they'll be running into 2 survivors, and look at that.
Yeah, but that's the mercenary that gets found first. The mercenary cannot be good, and right now, and the Guard 26 also missed the Seer nearby.
Yeah, but look, yep, it's exactly as I see it. So at the mansion corner house here, it would be not a very good target for Guard 26 to chase here. But let's look at prisoner, how he able to utilize. No, that's already the first bomb.
Yeah, and right now, if it's another chain bomb that gets over here, then it's over for the prisoner. So right now, we won't really know. And oh no, the owl was too slow.
The owl was wasted. But nonetheless, show must go on. Let's see if Jay decides to chase to land a hit or just wait out for the owl.
Well, I think he'll probably wait out for the owl, because right now, that's like 10 to 15 seconds already.
Oh no! Since Watson decides not to board the train.
Well, I don't think the prisoner could have made it to the train from that distance, so right now it's all about this chain bomb. Let's see.
For what it's worth, I think prisoner here is doing quite well in containing.
Yeah, and ooh, this will buy even more time now.
Yes, exactly. Despite the early damage, it was pretty well. Actually, about 10 seconds into finding prisoner, Guard 26 already inflicted three quarter of damage. But look at this, prisoner is still running quite well. Actually, I would say.
Yeah, right now this prisoner is doing a very good job in kiting, and as a result of his good kite, he has successfully saved the early disadvantage from the mistimed owl. So right now,
despite the mistimed owl, I think it's alright. And looking at the cipher progress, we are looking at 2 completed. One cipher is quite heavy progress there, so they actually left 2 complete ciphers.
Alright, let's see. Oh, but he missed. That's going to hurt so bad.
Connie here doing very well in trying to block the path. Oh, but she didn't use a gun.
Yeah, that seems to be a huge mistake on her part, because not using her gun. It would be better to use her gun and allow the prisoner to keep on kiting, because Guard 26 kiting chase ability by itself isn't strong, and it seems like she's going to try and use the flare gun.
I think this is a bit too greedy of a play.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Cypher-wise, I think they're still a bit behind, still insufficient.
Wait a minute, but will this flare gun work? Oh, okay, nope. And another reason why I think this is a bad idea is because if the coordinator goes down right now, it will be a huge disaster for the survivors.
Oh no.
Oh!
It paid off! It paid off! The risk, the strategy, the grit, it paid off. So right now, prisoner looking at another chance to get away with it. Oh, but I think that's all that matters. Because Cypher-wise, they're still lacking one Cypher, one complete Cypher behind.
Well,
9%.
but with the coordinator's move, like, she has successfully bought 20 to 30 more seconds for her team, and right now, the mercenary is going to come, and we'll have to see if the mercenary can make it on time or not. If yes, then mercenary can still try to risk, but like if the mercenary is too late, then it might also not hurt to not rescue and try to get time. Yeah, because the Guard 26 was outside and he did not see what was happening.
And he seems to choose to pressure onto the hunter, but I think this would be a mistake, a costly mistake, because teleport is actually up. he could have teleported to disrupt the ciphers over there. And
yeah, and right now, the ciphers are almost complete. So right now, the mercenary will be doing everything he can to protect this prisoner. Because they're trying to rush that cipher done now.
mercenary is really gone away. Probably try to sneak to a gate.
Yeah, because the cipher is primed already. Yep. A bit too slow, but still. Yeah, but Guard 26 still has a chance because he has teleport, so we'll have to see how does he play over here.
He teleported to Coordinator. Coordinator has no gun already. In fact, Coordinator has no item here, but there's still pellets here. And it's gonna be quite a headache to deal with.
Yeah, Coordinator can still kite for a while here. Because right now she isn't even afraid of taking bomb attacks.
And of course, also consider the fact that Coordinator has not been checked at all. That's a missed remote bomb.
Yeah, I think he must have misclicked by accident. But wait, the dungeon's over here. This might even be a forest escape if the Coordinator dodges well. He's going for it, he's going for it! Alright, let's see. Should have dodged the flare gun! Oh! Should have dodged it, but oh! Slightly a bit unfortunate, but nonetheless a free escape.
Very well done on Nova Survivor in managing to get 3 out. That actually gives them the point advantage right now of 2 points.
Yeah, and I think the biggest like turning point of the game is that moment when the Guard 26 walked outside the graveyard to try to camp and allowing the mercenary to sneak in to rescue without any damage.
Yes, I agree too. I felt because maybe he didn't check the shipping cycle properly, he was thinking that there's someone coming from the other side of the map to part that he is looking forward at the dancing geisha, but turns out that mercenary completely bypassed him coming from the gate side.
Yeah, and that is exactly why you have to be careful of not walking too far from the chaired survivor, because sometimes you will never know what path the survivor will rescue. Sometimes they might even choose a very sneaky path and you won't even realize it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, personally, I felt maybe at the point of time, because teleport is up, right? At the cipher, actually, at that time, as I recall, it's probably at about 60% at the during chair time. If he could have gone on to pressure the S-Pallet cipher, maybe he would still have a chance to further drag the game on.
Well, but that will kind of depend on how fast he brings the survivor down. Because if he fails, then it would end up backfiring even more.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we gotta see how the next game works now. Let's see if the Baguette survive. Noah Hunter would be able to capitalize this lead point advantage.
Yeah, because right now the next game Nova's Hunter will be aiming for a draw, while Baguette Survivor will be trying to get free escape because this is already BO2 right now. So if the point disadvantage is too large, it'll be very hard to make a comeback in the third round.
Yes, that is correct. Also consider that in BO3 there will be 3 survivors back, and that would really throw a wrench into their whatever plan they initially have with the survival lineup.
Yeah, hold on a second while I'm trying to contact them.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, it's Baguette Survivor versus Nova Hunter and... Yeah, but then again, I'm actually excited. So far, these two teams have actually put on pretty great performances. Because this is the semi-final, so the battle would definitely be more exciting than the quarterfinals.
Yeah, we see that there is a reason why they got into the semi-finals. We see from the games that, especially on the Eversleep game previously, we see the survival arrangement is actually pretty good. In the sense that Coordinator actually provided quite good support. Of course, there was some below optimum kind of play. You know, the late hour, the no gun. That was perhaps not the optimal play, but we see that they managed to recover, and we both also read that gun for balloon rescue could be a bit risky, but in inevitably it paid off. Even if Guard 36 managed to catch up to Prisoner to land the terror shot, but we see that dance, right? That dance to and fro, back and forth, easily, like you said, easily for about 20-30 seconds of time.
Yeah, and that must have been what the coordinator be aiming for. Even if the flare gun failed, just by like dancing around and waiting around, it's already about 20 to 30 more seconds time, and that must be the time that the coordinator bot was probably a contributing factor that allowed them to finish all the ciphers in time.
Exactly, right? Because I checked when Prisoner got hit after the first check, they're actually lacking two full ciphers, Joe. So that, right, really, like you said, brought them extra time to really rush the last cipher. And another point I have to bring up is because from our point of view, it might seem easy, you know, like coordinator just dance to and fro, threatening for a gun. But we also must give credit to Prisoner simply for the fact that he chose to die right at the open area, and not just any open area, mind you, it's at the train track. So we one side, right, Guard 36 have to look out for the trap of gun from coordinator, but he also must remember there is another hunter's hunter that could potentially turn up right behind him and knock him down.
Yeah, the hunter's hunter, that object that everyone is afraid of. Okay, yeah, Sculptor's gonna get banned again. Looks like the teams here does really hate Sculptors. Okay, hold on a second. Let me check if anything's wrong with my call. I think Kinoy probably disconnected a bit. Oh, you're back.
As usual, I'm disconnected.
You're back. Okay, mechanic. It's a mirror ban. Look at this, a mirror ban. Okay, while Kinoy is trying to reconnect, I'm going to keep on commentating. So it's a mirror ban for this round. Sculptor got banned and Mechanic and Priestess got banned. So, and this is an almost identical team. Like Mercenary, Prisoner, Seer. The only difference so far from the Survivor is the female dancer. But female dancer. Okay, but the female dancer, it really depends on what the hunter chooses, because the female dancer won't work against hunters with long-ranged attacks, such as the Bloody Queen, or even the Guard 26 from last round. So we'll have to see what's the hunter. Ooh, Disciple. But Disciples actually would work pretty well with this team because Prisoner and Seer can both easily get chased down, and even the female dancer, once the cat is onto her, the Disciple can just jump on top of the cat and instantly stun. So okay, the teams are locked in right now, and right now Baguette's Survivor will be hoping for a free escape, while the Nova team's hunter will be hoping for a tie. And remember, Disciple is a hunter that can easily tie. So we'll really have to see what happens over here, because like Nova team's hunter has chosen a hunter easily to tie because they must be aiming to win this BO2 round. And okay, so the game's gonna get started, and it seems like Kinoy hasn't reconnected back, I think. Oh, okay, Kinoy's fixing his internet, so I'm going to keep on commentating. And over here, nearby, it's the Mercenary. Oh, but wait a minute, the Mercenary must have lagged or something, because just now he paused, and this might... Okay, Landa hit fast, and this is going to hurt badly for the Survivors, because like... Okay, seems like we will have to restart this round because they must have lagged or something. Yeah, we're restarting. You can commentate once again.
Oh, my Wi-Fi is like...
I feel sorry for that. So sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm so tired of this.
Yeah, hold on, we're gonna restart this round. Yeah, it seems like Nova Team's Hunter doesn't know that we're restarting.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
So how is it?
Yeah, right now, like, Nova Team's Hunter doesn't know we're restarting.
Oh, what? The team dies.
Baggett's survivors were lagging and they wanted to restart, but Nova Team's Hunter doesn't know. So yeah, we're still waiting to restart this round. Oh my gosh. No, because the thing is that we can't even end the match because okay, finally contacted them.
We need to find out if there's any better way to do this.
Well, good luck. Yeah, I can hear you.
Try on my data.
You're using your laptop now?
No, I'm using my phone.
Hopefully, your connection won't give away again.
I also don't know, man. You suck so much energy from me.
Yeah, I know that feeling, bro.
Let's try, you really cannot fun.
Yeah, we're restarting with the same Yeah, we're restarting with the same character bands. Oh, by the way, are you coming for this match, Keenway? Oh, okay.
You want to try it? Network error.
Huh? Oh, I thought I invited you already.
It's cool. I'm reconnecting to the server.
Not this again.
I'm gonna. If you guys go ahead. I'm sorry for this.
No.
I'll see you later. I'm gonna call you this time. I'll see you later.
So sorry about that. Alright then. Okay, so we're gonna be rematching with the same character choices. And yeah, Keenway is off for today because he's lagging very bad. He has internet issues on his side. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna rematch with. We're going to be rematching now with the exact same character choices. So we'll have to see what will happen over here. And remember, Baguette's Hunter got free escape, so Baguette's survivor will be aiming for a free escape for this round as well. While the Nova Team Hunter will be aiming for a draw, so we'll really have to see what's gonna happen over here. Anyways, the game has started now, and let's see what's gonna happen. So over here, the Disciple might be running straight to the Mercenary, but no, not gonna run to the Mercenary, and straight for is the female dancer nearby. But so far, the Seer must have told everyone where the Disciple location is, because right now the Disciple is struggling to find any survivors nearby. And there's only the closest survivor is a female dancer. And okay, so let's see, can the female dancer kite the Disciple over here? And let's see, missed the first bite of the owl, and that's gonna hurt quite a bit. And look at this, there's a deceleration box now, and the Disciple is getting stuck over here. And so the Disciple's gonna immediately teleport for a new target, and okay, let's see, will this bite work? Okay, now this... Alright, now that the bite has worked, the Disciple might jump to get a first hit, but the jump didn't work and he's gonna can't scream, and now the prisoner cannot use Electro Ball, but that music box from early game really helped a lot. So, and ooh, missed another cat. Right now, it's almost 60 to 70 seconds in the game, and the Disciple still has no hits. Alright, so over here, and there's still an acceleration box, so the Disciples might take some time to land a hit here. Okay, let's see, will this bite? Okay, this time, finally got the first hit off, but right now, one full cipher is already complete, and there's still around 2 more ciphers that it should almost be complete by now. So, because right now, and the Disciple would still struggle in chasing the prisoner down because there's just no... Yeah, because there's just nothing good nearby, and it seems like this Disciple has also mistimed a lot of her jumps because a lot of times when she tries to jump, it doesn't go far. And Disciple doesn't even have her level 1 ability yet, so she'll struggle very, very hard. Okay. With the owl now... Oh wait, actually she can still try and utilize her remaining cat. Okay, unfortunately she missed. But still, the prisoner can probably kite for quite some time around now. Alright, let's see. Okay, it goes down, but by now there should be almost 3 whole ciphers complete with this time. Yeah, like, Mercenary Cipher is already done. If the Disciple wants a tie, then she must get at least a double knockdown in this can. Okay, Mercenary comes, gonna drag the cat back, land. Okay, over here, still in the miss. Oh wait, the Mercenary has failed his elbow pads. Okay, one more. And right now, actually, things are looking very bad for Disciple because the prisoner is kiting her for so long. Right now, she can't just do a proper field control. But wait a minute. Female Dancer Cipher got disrupted, but at the moment, there are no ciphers being decoded. This actually gives Disciple a chance to control the field. And this look at this. A female dancer with perfumes. Alright, this is a bit hard for... This angle will be a bit hard for Disciple to jump. And right now, yeah, it will be very hard for Disciple to chase the female dancer down from this distance. Alright, so let's see what's gonna happen now because there's still no ciphers being decoded from the outward field. Okay, Seer's finally decoding one, and now let's see, teleports to the Seer. Ooh, gonna get a hit. Oh wait, alright, missed the hit and okay. But we can see that like the survivors are now decoding another cipher. Right now there are 2 ciphers being decoded simultaneously, so anything can still happen now. Because the Disciple has to control the field due to her poor early game, and right now, another thing to note is that the prisoner will be eliminated in 1 chair. And if the Disciple will have to chair the Seer fast for a second time. For the first time, and... Alright. The Seer... Whoa! The Seer got another owl. It might would have been better to save that owl. And they're gonna directly pop the last cipher. Yeah, as I was saying, it would have been better to save that owl for the gate war. And now it's all about how well this Seer can kite the Disciple. Ooh, another owl! This Seer has to have 3 owls so far. And actually, if played where the Mercenary can actually come out to try and block, but it looks like that's not what they're going to be aiming for. And with that, congratulations goes to Team Baguette for getting a 3-1 draw. As a result, it is, as a result, we have a tie for the second round as well. Okay, so I've been told that because like with 4-4 and 4-4 for 2 rounds in a row, right now the final round will be starting and Baguette has won the coin flip, meaning they'll choose the order or the map. Alright, I have been told that Baguette have chosen Arms Factory while Team Nova will be choosing the order now. Okay. Let me invite everyone in first. I'm actually pretty excited because right now these two teams are at each other's throats, man. Like right now these two teams are on each other's throats because it's two teams right. Like the first 2 matches are in a tie, and this single round of BO3 will determine the winner unless we have another tie. And in the event of another tie, then we may have to go to the tiebreaker round. But hopefully it won't get to tiebreaker round because this will really damage my throat. Okay, so here we go. Baguette versus... I have to be careful of how I say it. Baguette versus Team Nova, the final round. So, yeah, so from what Quinoa have said earlier, it seems like Team Baguette has a firm strategy of like switching hunters every round because that's the exact same strategy. I still remember Baby Joan has appeared for round 3 in Baguette's quarterfinal, so it seems like they'll be running the same strategy here. And Skeleton and Wu Cheng getting banned, but that actually opens the door for Baby Joan's exploit because per my memory, Baby Joan used exploit last week. So probably Seer, Mercenary, and maybe Priestess or Mechanic will be banned for the third one. I'm actually excited to see what would Baby Joan choose to ban, but I actually think that Coordinator, he doesn't want a guaranteed rescue. I actually strongly think that Baby Joan would be choosing X-Boy, but without Mercenary, let's see what rescuer would the other team choose. Wow, it seems like they're playing for a Cypher Rush. Prisoner... Okay, yeah, without Mercenary... Yeah, pretty standard. Without Mercenary, 4 is chosen. And yeah, we can see that Baby Joan is prepared with his X-Boy. Mechanic, Mercenary, Forward, and Entomologist. Actually, X-Boy might struggle against this team because Entomologists, like bugs, can block X-Boy's souls, and the Perfumer can also potentially wear off X-Boy's souls as well. And Mechanic, yeah, I think that for the X-Boy, the only survivor that he can chase will be the Mechanic. So... Alright, so let's see what's going to happen here is that it's locked in. Actually, right now expect the pressure's on Baby Joan, and they have to be careful, especially because right now Baby Joan will want to have as many captures as he can, because this is the last match. This is very likely to be the last match, unless it's another tie. But this also means that this might very well be the last match, so Baby Joan wants to perform as good as he can to capture as many as he can, due to the fact that right now both teams are a complete tie. in this direction, it could very well be the entomology. We're going to walk around, but this direction is the perfumer gonna get found first. And wait a minute, it's way too close. And the X-Boy isn't in a hurry to use it. So, and oh, perfumer gonna go back and let's see. Now there's still 5 more seconds to land a hit real fast. And now this changes everything. Because this X-Boy has even brought up and down, so like this X-Boy is not even afraid of pallet areas. And now this perfumer can go down very, very fast, and if he goes down fast, it will be very bad for the survivors. But nice move from the perfumer of going back, and this will probably buy around 10 to 20 more seconds, but here, yep, perfumer is down, and we can see that the mechanic's nearby, but it's the 4 is not nearby, so right now this is a down very fast, and the mechanic has to be careful. If the X-Boy noticed the mechanic right there, it could very well be a free hit, but it still won't matter because the mechanic's stall is off, and even though it's a rescue with a full health, this will be a huge hit to disrupting progress. But the question is, can the X-Boy locate where the perfumer is? Okay, so he can locate, and there's a purple soul nearby. Let's see what will happen over here. Okay, dodge the soul, and yeah, the perfumer will loop around the building. This building, and the perfumer can still kite for around longer than time turn time, which is good news for on the perfumer's part. Alright, let's see. Ooh, barely landed a hit. So now I'm gonna chair a second time, and by now there's only 3 ciphers, like at most 3 ciphers complete. So it seems like the survivors can't really play for a draw. Like, they can't play for a free escape anymore, and unless the forward can do some insane moves. And let's the X will probably try and hit the camp, and let's see what this hit. Okay, did not hit. So now this guarantees a rescue, but ooh, the X1 made another mistake. And gonna get missed the stun. Now that changes everything. If it's stunned, then the perfumer can run for a long distance ahead. But now the perfumer will get hit again. And okay, the forward used the football, but it was a bit too late on his part, and okay, I thought the 4 would get hit over there, but still, the 4, let's see, is he gonna dash? But wait, this time is not going to work, and right now the 4 has brought himself into it because the 4 only has a quarter of football left. Nice timing, nice timing on the X-Boy's part, and okay, so a stun, actually, so it won't hurt too much. Because just now, if like the 4 did not land the stun, then this would change. Everything would change. As if the 4 goes down fast, then everyone can still play for 3k or 4k, and so 4's gonna go down over here, and now. But the last cipher still has a lot to be complete. But then this X-Boy probably does not have the trump card. So actually, X-Boy still have a chance if he can successfully block off the rescuing survivor and heal the entomologist. Oh, the X-Boy did not see the entomologist. Even though the entomologist just passed right next to him. I think the entomologist is ready to rescue now. Okay, but the 4 is also over. Will be over half chair time now. The bugs. Okay, but we can see that the last cipher is not yet primed, so if played right. Alright, let's see. Yeah, then entomologist. Okay. Oh no. That changes everything. The 4, there's just too many things happening within 5 seconds. From before going down in the pallet area to the entomologist stunning the ex-boy to allow to like buy a few seconds for the cipher to be completed, to the four unfortunately pressing the button too fast and vaulting backwards. There's just a lot happening in 5 seconds, and let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, both survivors ended up escaping, so congratulations for another tie. So, here is the thing now. Right now, we'll see what's the match between Nova's, Hunter, and Baggett's survivor. And if it's a tie, then we'll go into tiebreaker round. But if it's anything other than a tie, then we will have a winner. So, in this match, if Baguette managed to get a free escape or more, then Baguette will be advancing to the finals. But if Nova Team's Hunter gets a free K or more, Nova Team will be advancing the final. And if it's a draw, then I'll be overtiming my throat. Okay, I've been notified that one of Baguette's survivors have left due to an emergency issue, so now they'll be using reserve, but we'll see how it works out for them. Yeah, so in the event of another tie, then they will have to play a 7th and 8th round. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. That's the rules of COA. And that will also mean this also damaged my throat very bad. Anyways, guys, let's see what will happen in the one last final match that decides the outcome. And let's see what strategy will... We'll have to see what strategy will be played from both teams this time. Alright, so X-Boy and Disciple will be banned. So, yeah, both teams will be putting everything they have on the table now because like this can very well be the last match unless we have another tie. So Seer. Alright, Export Disciple got banned. Seer, Mercenary, and Mechanic. Well, this is actually a pretty standard ban to a lot of hunters. Actually, unless it's the guard 26 again. But I wonder what would Sora choose this time. Oh wow. So Baguette had chosen a team that's full of strong kiters like Gravekeeper, First Officer, Painter, and Prisoner. Wow, imagine if Evil Reptilian. Okay, it seems like the survivors are locking into their choice. It seems like over here their strategy is simple, is that they are betting on the hunter not finding the prisoner first, so whoever gets fined first can kite for a long time. But look at this. Wow, the Evil Reptilian is getting chosen. Wow. Okay, so Evil Reptilian, actually, it will be very hard for the Evil Reptilian to stomp on the First Officer or the Gravekeeper because the First Officer can go invisible, the Gravekeeper go underground. It will be very hard for the Evil Reptilian to see where the survivors are and stomp them out of the ground. And another thing is, that, there's actually a huge question here: is do the opposing team know how to counter the Evil Reptilian? Because like Evil Reptilian is a very unconventional choice, but that also means that it'll be less likely the survivors on the other team knows how to counter it. So right now, what would decide on the winning team for this match is how good Sora is at the Evil Reptilian and how good the other team is at countering him. But there's no one over there. But the prisoner is gonna get found over here because he dashed out and... Oh no, that's the Painter. Wait, but the Painter seems to have made a huge mistake. The Painter must have thought that he could have Pallet stunned, but he did not get stunned. Now this changes everything over here. And over here, like... Wait a second. The Painter placed the painting already, and here... Wow, a very good job on the Evil Reptilian is that he must have... He knew that the painting was being placed, so he intentionally adjusted his camera so that he would not see the painting. And now it'll be... While it took quite some time for Lucino to bring the first survivor down, but the prisoner cipher got disrupted by a lot, so prisoner's cipher got disrupted by a lot. Right now, it seems like no one is really can rescue the prisoner's not going to rescue. Gravekeeper got wanted order, so it's all on the first officer. But there is one thing good about this is that the painter, because the painter doesn't have a half chair time mechanic, so it will be okay for the first officer to rescue later and dodge the first stomp. Let's see what happened here. Alright, hit the chair. But here the painter revealed who he is, and alright, first officer had the body block, but another painting is gonna come up. And right now the second cipher should be done, and there are probably 3 ciphers because I believe the prisoner may be double decoding at the same time. Wow, that was a pretty nice jump. That's a pretty nice jump over there. Lucino has shrunk so much distance with one move. So. And yep, Painter is eliminated for now, and the survivors will be fighting hard for at least a tie. Oh wait a second, I forgot there's no half chair time mechanic, but still won't matter because the survivors can rescue from this distance. And it seems like Lucino has found the first officer now. Oh, wait a minute, he might get hit over here. Now that changes everything. The first officer should have been a bit more careful because he's in half health. He should not reveal himself in front of Hunter. When you're in half health and the Hunter is about to eliminate a survivor, the correct way is to not reveal yourself in front of the Hunter. And right now this... yeah, sorry guys, this very well might look like to be a tie. Unless the evil reptile... Wait, but no one's decoding last cipher. The Gravekeeper came to rescue. No one is really decoding last cipher at the moment, so... we can't really tell what will happen at the moment, because the first officer has no more watches as well. Yeah, that changes everything. Yeah, I guess this is my new sentence. That changes everything. Anyways. Okay, so first officer goes down, and Evil Reptilian can actually try and locate which cipher is being decoded. So you see a cipher is being decoded from the further end. But this time might very well not be enough. We'll have to see how does the Lucino camp correctly end. Okay, prisoner got found. He has to dodge the stomp. If he got stomped, then... oh my goodness, he got stomped. Oh, okay, electrical, so the rescue will still happen. Now the prisoner goes down, and right now let's see what will Lucino do. Instant chair. Alright, instant chair, and after he's instantly chair, he'll immediately go after the first officer. As he's not going to let the first officer escape outside, but he overjumped. Now that gives the door for the first officer to go back to rescue. There's still a chance. Anything might can happen at this point, and the cipher might very well be primed at this point as well due to the mistake, due to overjumping. Whoops. Yeah, now the cipher is definitely primed. The only question is, what will happen after all ciphers are complete? Oh, nice move. Nice move over there. So after stomping on... now, after stomping on the first officer, he immediately hits for a second time because he had predicted that the survivors would pop the cipher immediately, and right now over there... wait a minute, but the dungeon gate's already... oh, the gate's already done, and it's an escape, and it's another tie! Wow, guys. Just now I thought that would be a 3K for good because that the first officer went down a bit too fast. Yeah, like the first officer went down a bit too fast after the gate is take due to the Cypher Prime, but it seems like the survivors were already ready and instantly rushed the gate. So we'll go to. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, there will be a delay. Yeah, which is unfortunate, but there's really nothing that can be done at this point.